Dear students, good morning. This is NIRMALA PRIYA. You are watching English class. I am working as English PGT in KGBV TADA SPSR NELLORE district. First of all, I would like to thank all the distinguished officials of the AP State Council of Higher Education, esteemed members of the audience, and the most valued listeners of this talk, my dear students. It's both a pleasure and privilege to be part of this well-conceived and well-executed event called online classes. These classes will be very useful to you during this lockdown period. I request all the students to make use of these online classes. Let us go to our today's topic. Today's topic for this online class is interpretation of non-verbal information. Interpretation of non-verbal information. Interpret means to explain. To explain non-verbal information means diagrammatical information. We are explaining the diagrams into sentences. It's called as interpretation of non-verbal information. A diagram is a graphic designed to communicate information. Why these diagrams are means they are communicating information. They are saying something for us which we can't understand in a sentences. Okay, so that's why these diagrams are useful. Diagrams offer a way for your audience or classroom to visualize. To show something, we are using diagrams. Diagrams provide an alternative means for people to connect with information and process its significance. Process of significance. The people, to connect the people, we are using diagrams. A diagram is essential, a picture that communicates information. Information, the whatever information in the diagram, we have to say something and we have to explain to the students. We can show it in a diagrammatical way. How many types of diagrams are there means, according to this part, we are having 5 parts of diagrams. They are flow charts, pie diagrams, tree diagrams, tables, bar graphs. How many types are there? 5 types are there. Okay. First part we will go for pie chart. Pie chart is a circular diagram divided into sectors. Pie chart is a circular diagram divided into sectors to illustrate numerical proportions. Numerical means numbers. We are dividing the number of sectors into a pie diagram. This pie diagram will be in 360 degrees. 360 degrees. The pie diagram will be in 360 degrees, representing different items are calculated proportionally. Calculated proportionally means that may be some equal or sometimes may not be equal. The pie chart is used to show the breakup of one continuous variable into component parts. Component means small parts. We are dividing that full pie chart into small parts is called as pie diagram. Here, coming to the picture, we can see that how much water we use. In this pie chart, the main part is how much water do we use, how much water we are using in our day-to-day life. So, this has been divided into 6 parts. Nana. See here, toilet, leaks, other, clothes, washers, faucet and shower. 6 parts are there. Here, if you see that what is the highest part means toilet, we are using for toilets, the water is percentage is 26.7%. And next part is clothes washers. For clothes washing, we are using next highest water percentage. So, that is nothing but 21.7%. And next one is, next highest is, third part is shower. For shower, we are using 16.8%. And fourth part is faucet. Faucet means water coming from small holes. Example, maybe we can say that taps. From tap water we are using 15.7%. So, fifth part is leaks. From leaks the water is wastaging 13.7%. 13.7%. Others, for other purposes we are using water for 5.3%. Okay, Nana? 5.3%. this information is grabbed from, source means this information is collected, source means this information is collected from American Water Works Association Research Foundation, American Water Works Association Research Foundation, residential end users of water in 1999. Okay, so now we will go for the questions, Nana. In each diagram you will get 5 questions, each question carries 1 mark. Okay, so in this diagram we are having 5 questions. We said, no, Nana. First question is, what does the pie chart show? What does the pie chart show? You can easily get the answer, that is nothing but how much water do we use, how much water do we use. Okay, so second question, for what do we use maximum water? For maximum percent of water, what we are using means, for toilet purpose we are using how much percentage means nothing but 26.7 percentage. How many types of uses of water is taken into consideration in this diagram? How many types? Total how many parts are there, or how many types are there means nothing but 6 parts. Already I said that 6 parts are there. How much water is wasted in leaks? In leaks, how much water is wasted means nothing but 13.7 percentage. 13.7 percentage. What is the source of the information? Where we grabbed the information? Already I said that it has been given that American Water Works Association Research Foundation. The answer is American Water Works Association Research Foundation. Okay, Nana. Pie diagram. What is meant by pie diagram? Pie diagram means nothing but it is shown in a divided into sectors, and this pie diagram is considered into 360 degrees, and these degrees are nothing but continuous variables divided into component parts. Continuous variable divided into component parts. Okay, Nana. So next we will go for second topic, nothing but tree diagram. What is meant by tree diagram? A tree diagram starts with one item that branches into 2 or more, each which branch into 2 or more, and so on. If we observe a tree, there are so many branches for the tree. Here also in this tree diagram there are so many branches. That branches is divided into subparts. That branches again is divided into subparts. It is used to break down broad categories into finer levels of details. Here this diagram is tree diagram is saying that broad categories into finer levels of details. If you are getting large amount of quantities or categories, no, we are dividing for understanding purpose, we are dividing it into finer parts or small parts. Okay, Nana. Next we will move for the diagram, Nana. Here the diagram is nothing but human memory. The diagram is nothing but human memory. The human memory, the tree diagram, human memory has been divided into 3 branches, Nana. 3 branches. First one is sensory memory, second one is short term memory, third one is long term memory. Okay, Nana. First one, sensory memory. Sensory memory lasts for only less than 1 second. Less than 1 second. Short term memory is nothing but working memory. We are working, so it will work for just less than 1 minute. Long term memory will be working for lifetime. We can remember whatever events which has been happened, we can remember it in our lifetime. But here this long term memory again subdivided into 2 parts, Nana. 2 branches. Okay, that is nothing but first one is explicit memory and second one is implicit memory. What is meant by explicit memory? Explicit is nothing but conscious memory. Conscious means when we are awakened, what is happening around us, what things are going around us, it is called as explicit memory. Implicit memory means nothing but unconscious. While we are sleeping, while we are thinking about something, we are unconscious. That part is called as implicit memory. Okay, so this explicit memory is divided into declarative memory. Declare, we are declaring that sentences. Oh, I know that event, I know that fact. So we are declaring something, so that is called as declarative memory. This declarative memory again subdivided into two branches, Nana. First one is episodic memory and second one is semantic memory. Episodic memory, what is meant by episodic memory means events and experiences. Whatever we are experiencing, whatever the events has been happened, we can remember it. That is called as episodic memory. Semantic memory means facts and concepts. Facts which has been happened. Facts, the facts, we will say that in history we are saying that facts, no? So that is called as facts and concept oriented. Some schools are saying that concept oriented, we are giving information. So that concept oriented is which we are remembering is called as semantic memory. Okay, Nana? So again I am saying long term memory has been divided into two branches. First one is explicit memory and second one is implicit memory. Explicit memory is divided into declarative memory. This declarative memory again subdivided into two parts, episodic memory and semantic memory. Here the second part is implicit memory or unconscious. That has been divided into only one part, that is nothing but procedural memory. In that procedural memory, they are having skills and task. What is meant by task means the work which we are doing, the work which has been happened is called as task. The person which we are doing is called as task. Skills, whatever skills we are having, that will come under procedural memory. So we are remembering that one, that is called as long term memory or lifetime memory. Okay, Nana? Human memory has been divided into how many parts? Three parts. First one is sensory memory, short term memory, long term memory. This long term memory again subdivided into two parts, explicit memory, implicit memory. Explicit memory again divided into declarative memory. This declarative again subdivided into two parts, episodic and semantic memory. This implicit memory is also divided into only one part, that is nothing but procedural memory. Okay, Nana? So now we will go for question and answers now. In this diagram we are having questions, no? So that diagram having 5 questions. First question is basically how many types of memory do we have? How many types of memories do we have? Already we discussed now itself. That is nothing but 3 types of memories. Okay, Nana? Answer is 3. Which of the main subdivisions has further divisions? Main subdivision has further means next divisions. Nothing but the answer is long term memory. State true or false. We have to state whether it is true or false. The statement is unconscious memory is also known as implicit memory. Is it true? Absolutely it is true, because unconscious memory, implicit memory is also called as unconscious memory. Then the answer will be true. What comes under episodic memory? Episodic memory means nothing but, if you see in the diagram, events and experience comes under episodic memory. Okay, Nana? What? 5th question. Short term memory loss for? Short term memory loss for just only less than 1 minute. Just only less than 1 minute. It is called as short term memory. Okay, Nana? I hope you understand. Next we will go for third diagram. The third diagram is nothing but tables. Table is the simplest way to represent data. Simple way. Just we are saying simply, it is called as table diagram. A table is a collection of rows and columns. Table is a collection of rows and also columns. A set of facts and figures are arranged in these rows and columns. Facts and figures, whatever facts we are having, whatever figures or pictures we are having, we are showing it in a table diagram. It is very easy to compare and contrast. compare and contrast. Both our meanings are same, but even though we are saying that it is very easy and interpret the information in a table. So nothing but this table diagram is nothing but it is very easy to understand what is shown in this table. Okay, Nana? Here they have given one example for us, nothing but 3 rows, I think 4 rows and 7 columns. Okay, so serial number, types of boards, quantity, number of employed. Okay, how many types of boards are there? If you observe this diagram, there are 6 types of boards. For 6 types of boards. If you observe carefully in these types of boards, second one and fifth one both are passenger boards, but in the fifth part they have given in the brackets that tourist donga. Okay, Nana? So here if we understand this one, first one, tourist houseboat, the quantity is 825, number of laborers employed is 3300. Second one is passenger boats, the quantity is 1152 and number of employed is 2304. Okay, so third one is carriage boats, quantity is 685, number of employed is 1037. Fishing boats is the quantity is 480 and employed laborers is 960. Passenger boats or tourist donga, the quantity is 275, least number Nana here, and number of employed is also 825. Next one, sixth one is taxi boats, that is nothing but quantity is 785 and number of employed is 1570. Okay, here we have to observe the last part, total. Quantity of these 6 boats are 4202 and number of employed total are 9996. Here the tables they are giving in a numerical data. Numerical means number data. Okay, we can understand it clearly. Okay, so now we will go for the questions part. How many types of boards are shown in the diagram? How many types, Nana? Already I said that 6 parts. Okay, 6 types of boards are there. State true or false. We have to state true or false. The total number of persons employed is less than the number of boards. Is it true? No. So why? Because means the total number of workers or persons employed is 9996, but the types of boards here is, number of boards here is just only 6 or the quantity is 4202. So the answer is false, Nana. Okay, the answer is false. Maximum number of persons are employed for boards. Maximum number of persons are employed. Maximum number of persons employed here is nothing but tourist houseboats, 3300. The highest is tourist houseboat. The answer is tourist houseboat. Which type of boats is lowest in the quantity? Lowest percentage of quantity and also number of employed is nothing but passenger boats. You can say that in the bracket tourist donga. You have to write the answer also tourist donga, because there are 2 types of passenger boats, no, Nana. So that's why you have to mention this bracket part also. Okay, the total number of passenger boats is, fifth question is the total number of passenger boats. Total number of passenger boats means nothing but second and fifth part you have to add. That's all. 1152 plus 275 is equal to 1427. 1427. Additions you know very easily, no? So that's why here they have given a small task for you to add that 2 numbers. Okay, Nana? This is about the table diagram. Okay, now we will go for fourth part, bar graph. What is meant by bar graph? Bar graph is used to represent data using bars of different heights and lengths. Here representing data, we are representing that same data, but here the bars of different heights, the bars which is given in different heights and lengths, we are saying it as bar graph. Data is graphed either horizontally or vertically. Graphed is either horizontal, that bar graph may be horizontal or vertical also, allowing us to compare different values and come to a conclusion very easily and quickly. If we see the bar graph now, we can compare and we can say easily that we can give a conclusion. This is the highest, this is the lowest. So we can give in an easy way the answer, the conclusion will be in a easy way. This bar graph will be used for us. Bar graphs are generally used to display all kinds of data. This bar graph will display all kinds of data, like example quarterly sales, job growth, seasonal rainfall, crop yields, whatever the information, like your results, next your quantity of amount which you are purchasing, everything will be said in bar graphs. Okay Nana, if we go through the diagram here, they have given a diagram for you. Observe this diagram carefully. Comparison between various cars. Comparison between various cars. Various cars they have given, that is nothing but they have given only 3 cars. They are flat, RD and Ford. 3 types of cars they have given, flat, RD and Ford. But here they said that the features of this cars, the features of these cars, flat car, RD car and Ford car having 4 features Nana. That 4 features are speed, user rating, mileage, safety. Blue color is nothing but speed, red color is used for user rating, light green color will be used for mileage and yellow color is used for safety. Observe the graphs carefully, bar graph carefully, and we will go for these questions now. Okay, what is the graph about? In the top of the diagram itself, the answer is, okay, comparison between 3 types of cars. Comparison between 3 types of cars and their features. Okay, the answer is comparison between 3 types of cars and their features also. Okay, which car has the best mileage? Which car has the best mileage? Here mileage has been shown in green color Nana. So whatever the bar graph which is shown highest now, that one is nothing but the answer. Okay, that is nothing but answer is Audi. Okay, which is third question Anna. Which is the safest car? They are asking for safest car. Safest car is Ford. Why Ford here? Third question again I am repeating. Which is the safest car? How we can know that which is the safest car? If we observe the features now, whatever the graph or whatever the bars which here showing, whichever is the highest, we can say that it is the safest car. Then the answer will be Ford car. The answer will be Ford car. Fourth one, talking all the features into consideration, which car can be chosen as the best? Taking all the features into consideration, which car can be chosen as the best car? Best car, here we have to observe 4 parts Nana. Speed, user rating, mileage, safety. We have to consider all the parts and we have to say that which car will be chosen as the best car for us. That is nothing but Audi car. Which car has equal measures of mileage and safety features? Here which cars is the showing equal measures of mileage and safety? Which bar graph is here? Nothing but Fiat car. Fiat Nana. It is FIAT. Small typing mistake here. So FIAT, Fiat car. Nothing but the answer is Fiat. Okay. Next we will go for the last part of the diagrams, flowcharts. Flowchart is a diagram depicts a process or logical sequence. Sequence means order. Sequence means order. So there are different steps or stages involved in following a flowchart. Each step contains short description of the process step. Different steps or stages involved in this flowchart. Why we are using stages and steps in this flowchart means short descriptions, short sentences, so that we can understand easily. So that is useful for flowcharts. These steps are connected with arrows which define flow or sequence. the steps which are there are connected with arrow marks, Nana. The arrow marks which define the flow or sequence. The steps which are there for sequence, they are connected with arrows. The main purpose of flowchart is to provide people with a common reference point when dealing with a process. The main purpose of this flowchart is to provide people with a common reference point. Common reference point means nothing but what is the process, what are the steps involved in it when dealing with a process. So the process steps which are there is called as flowchart. Observe this diagram carefully, that is the preparation of the sweet Shrikant. The preparation of the sweet Shrikant, it is nothing but it is a North Indian side dish, Nana. So if we observe this diagram, there are how many steps are there or how many steps are involved in it means 10 steps are there. You can calculate this one. 10 steps are there. First step is cow's milk plus soya milk. Second step is boiling. Third step is cooling. Fourth step is starter in column, that is 2%. Incubation 45%, 45 degrees temperature for 2 hours. Yogurt when separation. Chekka thickered, whisking, addition of sugar and flavor. Okay, so here 10 steps are there. If you observe this one, yogurt, curd, they are using two names, Nana. Yogurt and chekka. Thick curd, the curd which is there, they are using two names, yogurt and chekka. Whisking means to move in a continuous way, to move in a continuous way. Here they are preparing the sweet with a certain process or steps here involved in it. Coming to the questions, Nana, how many steps are involved in the preparation of sweet Shrikant? Means 10 steps are there. Already I said that how many steps means 10 steps. What are the main ingredients of this sweet? Name at least 3. What are the main ingredients means nothing but cow's milk or soya milk, cow's milk plus soya milk, yogurt plus sugar. Okay, Nana? 3 steps, 3 ingredients which we are main ingredients which we are making for this sweet. Third question, pick another name of yogurt from the flow chart. Another name of the yogurt means nothing but chakka. In which step is flavor added? Which step we are seeing this flavor in this diagram? Nothing but in the 9th step we are adding flavor to this sweet. Incubation should be done for dash hours. Incubation should be done. Incubation means giving temperature for that milk is nothing but it is for 2 hours, Nana. How many hours means 2 hours? The answer is 2 hours. Okay, 5 diagrams completed. Okay, now before complete question paper pattern, how we have to prepare for these exams, so we can understand in the question paper pattern. In the second year question paper pattern will be like this. 3 sections, Nana. Section A, Section B and Section C. Section A consists of 40 marks, Section B consists of 20 marks, Section C consists of 40 marks. Okay, this interpretation of non-verbal information will come under Section B, 9th Roman in your question paper pattern. If you go to page number 301, you can see this one, Nana. Okay, which consists of 5 into 1, 5 marks. Each question carries how many marks? 1 mark, because after every diagram they are giving 5 questions. You have to answer all the 5 questions. Each question carries 1 mark. Okay, so interpretation of non-verbal information. What is meant by interpretation of non-verbal information means we are explaining the diagram into our own words or own sentences through the question and answers part. Okay, Nana, this will come for your competitive exams also. That's why they have given in your second year question paper pattern. So you have to understand this one, and this will be very useful to you in your competitive examinations. I hope you understand this topic, interpretation of non-verbal information. Say the topic name, Nana, once again. Interpretation of non-verbal information. Now, before ending the class, now I will give you a small task for you students. I hope you write and give to your teachers. So the task is nothing but write all the 5 diagrams, question and answers which I have shown for you in this class. Write all the 5 diagrams. No need to draw the diagram. Just write the question and after that answer and show to your respected concerned faculty. Means your English teachers. Okay, English lecturers. Okay. am immensely happy to be part of this program. Before ending the class, I once again thank all the higher officials for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and all the students. I am very thankful to you who have listened my class, and a special thanks to our Nellore GCDO Ma'am Garu and our TADA SO Ma'am Garu. Okay, thank you one and all. Hope you enjoy this class.